Welcome to the Headless Chef. Today we're going to be making seared scallops with butter sauce, accompanied with a risotto with asparagus flavors. We're going to be actually using scallops found at your neighborhood grocery store. They're quite cheap, actually, about $1.29, $29 exactly. And you want about 450 grams. That would serve about 4 persons. You also want some spring onions. You want about 6 if you're going to make it for 4 persons, 2 if you're going to make it for 1 person. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I like to use vegetable oil that comes in spray formats. It's a great way to kind of keep the oil at a minimum. At the same time, it's great for cooking eggs, making sure that nothing sticks to the pan. We're also going to be using some chili. Hot pepper sauce, so let's just say that. This is from the dollar store, and you can see right there, it says $1 on it. Maybe nasty stuff, but you know what, it does the job. Then we're going to be using some soy sauce, preferably sweetened, but any soy sauce will do. And then we're going to be using about 3 tablespoons of some butter, and that's about it. Is get the stove oven working, because that's kind of neglected when you first begin cooking. Just started the stove oven, put it about maybe 6 or 7 on dial, out of 10 of course. And what we might want to start off with is the risotto, have the risotto going while we're searing the scallops. This risotto is not homemade, unfortunately. Homemade risotto we'll take up another time, but right now we're dealing with the risotto. Let's just actually get the boiled water. We want to pour the boiled water in, get that simmering. It's going to take about 15 minutes to get that boiled water to really get into the risotto, and you don't want too much. You want about twice as much water as the height of the risotto. So is the way rice works, 2-to-1 ratio. 1 being the rice, 2 being the water. And risotto has to be stirred regularly. It's not something you can just leave and have just simmering there on its own, just like rice. Risotto has to be constantly mixed. Otherwise it will stick to the pan, and it's not a good idea to have it very starchy and sticky. Now let's work with the scallops and what we're doing here. You want to wash your fruits. Sorry, you want to wash your vegetables. What am I talking about? So let's get our knife out. Alright, first thing you want to do with the spring onions. You want to cut off the ends right here. And then you want to slowly dice it. You want to take the ends. You also want to cut the ends, but cut the ends off so that you don't have to get some dirty ends in there. And just, you want a little bit of the front end. You want a little bit of the back end. You want some greens in there. They're very nice. So you want about a ratio of about this much. Now we're going to deal with our scallops. First thing you want to do, okay, is you want to rinse the scallops under cold water. Now with a sharp knife, usually if your scallops are quite big, what you want to do is you want to remove the muscle. Okay, muscle's right there. I don't know if you can see that, but there seems to be a little bit of a muscle right there. Now this part needs to be cut off. Okay, so you want to singly, one by one, just start cutting off that muscle, because that isn't a very tasty part when it comes to eating scallops. It's quite chewy and really uncomfortable in the mouth. So now, I'm going to take out that wok and start that baby scallop searing. Alright. Nice wok. Bought it for about 14 bucks. Zellers, whatever. Really good. Efficient, because woks are really easy to clean. So I would recommend you go out there and buy a wok. Really easy, because when you're cleaning it, it's just pretty much a circular motion. Very easy. Just like cleaning any dish, but seriously, it ends up being very, fluid. You can literally just run it underwater and quickly go over it. That's it. All right, let's get. First things first. Okay, we're going to use our vegetable oil. Okay, we want to spray it so that it doesn't burn the pan, stick to the pan. This is flammable, so don't keep it near the oven. You want to shake first before you do that. Alright. Put our on the side. You want to add the chili sauce first, okay? Because the chili sauce has to kind of burn a little bit. Alright. Now, let's put the scallops in. Stir fry it with the hot sauce. Sure you don't get any of that muscly, those muscly elements to it. Okay. Then you want to add the onions in. Put the onions in and let's let them sear for a bit. And we're going to add some soy sauce. Again, soy sauce, nice seasoning. You want it sweet because you want these scallops to really taste really sweet. Just put some soy sauce in there, to taste of course. Usually want about maybe 3 tablespoons of soy sauce for servings of 4 persons. But you know, just kind of throw a little soy sauce in there. You don't want to drench it in soy sauce, but you certainly want to, you know, coat it in soy sauce. Alright, these scallops are looking good. Spring onions, nice and caramelized in there. You know, I think I'm going to add a little bit of sunflower oil just so that this sears a little better. Sunflower oil is awesome. It's not olive oil. It's not, you know, any type of cooking oil. It's a special searing oil. Peanut oil also goes far. Peanut oil is awesome for wok dishes. I think I might have some peanut oil here. Oh no, must have run out. Hang on. Nope. But peanut oil works great. It burns anything in a wok real fast. Let's just put a tad bit, maybe less than or half a teaspoon. Okay? And let's move them around. You can hear them sizzling. So we get the butter now. What you want is to dice it into small cubes. You don't want it to really just kind of lay there in one place. You want to just throw or dice it in small cubes so that, you know, it spreads all over the place. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but this is really unorthodox. I'm just going to cut a little piece out of there because it's not really necessary to put too much. And let's cut it into maybe not cubes but small rectangles. Alright. Throw them in there. Alright. Now we get the butter going. We get the plating out. Risotto is pretty much good. I love these plates because they look really Asian-like. And let's start with the risotto. We get this here. Put this here perhaps so that you can see the plating here. Risotto, look at that. Whoops. Okay. It tastes good too, I'm sure. That's al dente. Alright. You may want to even do something with your spring onions just to give it a little character. So as you can see there, you have a little like grass thing going on here. Put this on the side, you know. Okay, and here come the scallops. When they heat down, always good, safety first. There are scallops, finally done and finished. Wonderful. And a sick dish. And there you have it. Scallops and asparagus risotto.